Hello, folks. We're live. Fandango Friday is on. We're looking at liqueurs. BC can't join us. He said he got something to do. Jean-Pierre and James P. Madonna has joined us. So I'm in Louisiana. James P. Madonna is in New Jersey, and Jean-Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, is in Georgia. And we'll see whoever else wants to join because I put the link. And so James is going to start us off with some Fandango-ness.
Fandango Friday is here already. The weeks fly by. Welcome, everyone. It happens to be, a little past the first week of December.
Right. We're on December 10th. And y'all, December 17th, I have Fandango Friday planned. December 24th, I'll probably be doing it alone that night. Christmas Eve, people are going to say, I'm not joining this on Christmas Eve. And then New Year's Eve, we're going to have to make an adjustment because I want to do sparkling wine champagne for New Year's Eve. I have to check the church schedule and see how we have to make some adjustments. Like we'll figure something out.
And not just the church schedule, Jay, but also there's 2 football games that are going on that day too. So, which is unfortunately
the national championship semifinals. A lot of people don't care about that. I do care about it. So we'll have to see what we can do.
Well, I might be joining you for Christmas Eve, whether it be at my sister's. I quite possibly, it will be eggnog.
Well, that's a good choice. Now,
around the Christmas tree.
Right, and listen, starting in January, listen very carefully. Starting in January, Fandango Friday is going to expand to any sort of liquor or liqueur.
Good. Thank you.
So hard hooch, light hooch, moonshine.
I reached in the bucket. I just reached in the bucket, and this is what I found.
Taka.
Pineapple. Oh, wow. Don Ho's favorite beverage.
Right. Now, Taka.
Tiny bubbles in the wine.
Taka vodka was introduced in 1952 by Sazerac.
Oh, gotta love him. Gotta love that Sazerac.
Of New Orleans. They said they don't know why the guy called the man who developed the product for the company. They don't know why he made up the name Taka because it doesn't have any meaning, but they think he made it to sound Russian, but because it's supposed to, it has like the, Moscow.
Oh, I thought that's Russian for taco, like Mexican food.
It might be. So I'll read the description. It's a vodka with natural flavors. It's 60 proof. It's produced Produced by Sazerac Company of Frankfort, Kentucky. In other words, Buffalo Trace, the same people that produce Wheatley vodka. And there's so many different flavors of Taka. During carnival time, they come out with a product called Taka King Cake Vodka. King Cake Vodka. All right.
Oh, that's the one with the little rubber baby in the cake, the little plastic baby.
Yeah, so they got King Cake Vodka. All right. So I'll pour it up. It's going to be clear, I think. Well,
I wonder if that has voodoo doll magic in it, those little babies in the cake. I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be baby Jesus. Now, one night I'll talk about king cakes and how it relates to the Bible. Now, this vodka is clear, but you can notice it has huge chunks in it. So apparently the pineapple was not as pulverized as you would think. It's like chunks of it. So, whoa. Now we're going to go to the next contestant on Fandango Friday.
Next contestant on the dating game or Price is Right. In honor of Orangey, the safe return of Orangey the cat. All right, now I have I got the website, but it doesn't say much, and I don't expect it to say much. But I have Ronald. Are you going to hear me? Oh, there you are.
I can hear you. Anytime I go out of the room, I can still hear because it's right next door.
I have, because my liqueur options are dwindling, I have Captain Morgan sliced apple, Captain Morgan spiced rum flavored with probably Granny Smith's because it looks green, which I happen to like tart apples, especially with peanut butter on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I use my wagon wheel, the stainless steel to core it. It goes one push and it's like, it's done. So, yeah. So, it's 35% alcohol by volume. And the website, like I said, doesn't say much because there's not much to say. It's Captain Morgan spice rum flavored with, well, fresh sliced apples, whatever, whether they use apple extract or artificial apple flavor or whatever. But that's what it is. It is what it is. It's simple and 35% alcohol by volume. What can I say? No, the only violin playing is they go on with about the fresh sliced apple flavor. So,
okay, I have the website here, so I'm gonna show it when we come back around to you. And I know that one thing I did some research about Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan was a real man. He was the first British governor of Jamaica.
Sir Henry Morgan. Yeah.
And yes, and he wasn't really a pirate, but he and the British had governors of Jamaica up until 1962, which they now have governors general. Queen Elizabeth appoints a governor general since 1962, which means they're more independent today. Well, basically completely independent. Well, but not totally. Now, and then secondly, Captain Morgan rum was introduced in 1943 by a company called Seagram's.
Really? Well, using Captain Morgan as the gimmick. People like pirates on rum bottles. I was looking at the big bottle of Cruzan Estate dark rum, but it wasn't dark. It wasn't as dark as like Myers and the Blackstrap. I can't find it. The Cruzan Blackstrap.
I got the best deal in the world on that.
Yeah, I bet you did. Yeah, it's like Kraken. It's a very molasses smelling and tasting.
I paid $8.99 for that bottle, and it's black. It's black as the ace of spades.
That's a great price. Let people squirm. You have very good liquor prices.
I think they mistag. I think it was mistagged because when I went back to Total Wine a week later, it was $19.
That wasn't the Asian woman that says, "Oh, no, you make up price. You make up your own price."
Yeah, that's at Star. At Star. No, she didn't tell me that. She says, I got a list right here. She had a list. Loose leaf paper taped to the side of the register. She said, "You look up price. You look up price." Well, wait a minute. Why do I have to look up the price?
Hey, I wish they do that. I wish they did that at the Chinese takeouts by me. That would be great.
And then, of course, they look you up and down like.
Yeah, but she got busy. But she didn't have time to do that. She just got frustrated and she said, "Okay, everything 99 cents. Everything 99 cents."
You gonna shop? You gonna shop Riff from my store? Are you? Can I trust you? Yeah. Well, the Indians do that to me in what do you call a convenience.
Yeah. Do you need help? You need help, my friend?
You need help with a smile. You need help. 7-Elevens and Quick Check.
Right.
I'm just looking around. Why are you looking around? What are you trying to steal? Okay.
I rub expiration date off all the bottles.
Yes. And sometimes, hey, I got stories to tell you when I go to especially when buying beer, be like, what?
Don't worry.
3 years old? This beer is 3 years old? What?
Don't worry. It's not because you're black. It's because I get the same experience.
No, not because of that. I'm saying I look at them when I buy the beer. I say, "Sir, this beer is 3 years old." No, it's good beer. Good beer. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
It's really
See you later.
Yeah, there used to be a place on Main Street in this town, a Chinese-owned place on Main Street before the hurricane destroyed it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I would go in there, and I said, "How much is this beer?" $3.99. I said, $3.99. Oh, okay, $2.99. What kind of outfit is this? All right, beverage, ramble.
Okay. Yeah, I am drinking the 99 proof whipped liqueur.
That's a good one. Whipped cream, yeah.
So pour it down in my little shot glass. I got one and I got two. And nice and syrupy, so that is what I'm consuming. Immediately, whipped cream. I'm sure this is going to be a fun one. And we should probably. I've tried some of the others. I still got the espresso coffee, and I had it the other night. I poured on top of my ice cream. I had chocolate chip cookie dough from Bluebell Bluebell chocolate chip cookie dough. Delicious. With the combination of the espresso coffee and top of the chocolate chip cookie dough. This would probably be good with vanilla ice cream or even that too. So
okay, wait. Let me interrupt you for a second. James, what is the proof on the Captain Morgan sliced apple? I can't find that on there.
35.
70 proof.
It's probably 35 and not 40 because of the apples.
Yeah. Now, John has the 99 brand whipped, and that is 99.
Because Stone Cold said so. 99.
We get those for 49 cents a bottle, John. 49 cents a bottle.
Yeah, this was $1 per bottle. So.
Oh well.
Yeah, I know.
Go forward, move ahead. It's not too late to whip it.
Before the cream sits out too long, you must whip it. All right, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So this is what I'm consuming tonight. Immediately, you get the flavor of whipped cream. Probably original homemade whipped cream that the chefs make, at the restaurant, not the oily stuff. Cool Whip.
Yeah, ready whip.
Real whipped cream, that being the can, which I guess that's real too. But but the ones that the chef, the garçon, the chef behind the scenes, the pastry chef makes behind the scenes. That's the real whipped cream, and that's the flavor I'm getting from this. So it smells lovely. So I'll have my taste and feelings of this coming up.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
We're drinking, chasing it with the Mickeys. Hey, all right.
Don't go too far. Don't go too far.
I'm not going anywhere. My bedroom is right there. Boom. That's where I'm going.
You're gonna get. I want to watch the college football playoff game tonight. Montana.
Montana. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Those are usually really competitive games. All right, now, whereas some of the FBS games would be like 42-3 at the end. All right.
Okay.
Especially when Alabama.
Yeah. Might as well pour
especially when Alabama start whipping up on these teams. Okay.
Alabama.
Yeah, Georgia found out how good they weren't. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can show you this. There's a little yellow tinge to it, and there is chunks galore in this stuff. I mean, it is full of sediment. And I mean, vodka doesn't typically have sediment. Taka vodka. Now, Taka vodka is clear as a bell. So the sediment's got to be coming from whatever pineapple puree they're dumping in it. Now, are they buying the freshest, most luxurious pineapple they can get their hands on? Yeah, sure. And that's why it's 49 cents a bottle, because they're getting the best. They probably contract with Dole and say, we'll take that off your hands. You're getting ready to dump it all in the dumpster. And they say, yeah, it's turned, but, you know.
Yeah, he's Matthew was talking about giving a little history tidbit about Captain Morgan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the comments in a little while. It smells like a Taka, which is like a real kind of sharp, inexpensive, if you want to say cheap vodka, which has some sharp corners on it. But and then you smell the pineapple, whatever globs they're putting in it now. The taste, cheers. I think they're pretty clearly adding a lot of sugar, cane sugar, at Frankfort, Kentucky, Buffalo Trace. It tastes like they're adding, well, you know what it tastes like? Rock candy and cotton candy. I can feel my teeth rotting as I sip it. There is an underlying pineapple taste. The overriding taste is sugar syrup. You know what they're probably using? They're probably using cane sugar syrup. And I know where to buy that. I can go to Mathern's and buy Steen's pure cane sugar syrup. And I'm telling you what, if you put that on the pancakes, you can't hardly eat it because it's too strong and intense. It's just like,
I'd rather use turbinado sugar, which is the raw first squeeze of the sugarcane juice, the dehydrated sugarcane juice with the molasses.
my mother used to only let us use Steen's cane syrup on our pancakes, but I used to think, oh, them. My father was more liberal about that, so he would let us use like the blended syrup, like Aunt Jemima or Miss Butterworth's or Country Cabin, something like that. All right, anyway.
Yeah, agave syrup is actually quite tasty and mild.
Never
Blue
had it.
Blue agave.
Blue agave. That's what they make tequila from. Well, fun fact. Tequila must be by law made from only blue agave. Only blue agave. But mezcal can be made from any sort of agave plant.
And that's the wine. That's where you find the wine. The infamous wine.
Yeah, I got 2 bottles of mezcal with the caterpillar larva in it. The moth. It's a moth, but it infests it infests the mezcal, and it lays the eggs, and then the little caterpillar grows the larva. And the funny thing about the mezcal, if you drink too much of it, 2 little twin Japanese girls show up, and they speak at the same time simultaneously to let you know.
Masura. Yeah. They talk at the
Mother
same time.
is coming. She will save the city from the King Ghidorah.
You know, there's a new
Mother
Godzilla movie that they're more realistic looking that I saw on TNT. It's called Godzilla King of the Monsters. First time I ever saw it.
Oh yeah, heard about that. All right, yeah, it was a recent one from Toho. All right, well, I like this product. I don't love it. It's a little too syrupy sweet, but if you have this hankering, well, I don't know why you would, but if you have a hankering to buy Taka pineapple flavor vodka, apparently if you go to Walmart, you'll realize a lot of people have that hankering because they sell a ton of these Taka flavor vodkas. Yeah, it's fine. I don't take an issue with it. It's not exceptionally great, but it's it's nice. All right, so and then I didn't pay much for it. All right, so now we're going to James P. Madonna of New Jersey, the Garden State.
Yes, Garden State. Not the stinky refinery parts, but the nice parts where all the dairies are.
Not the pothole U.S. Highway 1 that I thought would destroy my truck when I ran over.
So yeah, not the one by Port Elizabeth. The I-95 going through that section. Oh, it was a very good idea for you to add liquor because, as far as I know, there is no liquor review show except for Doorbusters. There was no, like a liquor review with a panel. Okay, here we go. I'm going to pour it. Sir Francis Drake, I heard, was one of Queen Elizabeth I's favorite people back then. She was like a pride and joy.
Yeah, and then later on, he got into a bad fix when they had a falling out. Okay.
Yeah. Well, she was a redhead, so you know how they are. They're always
Get angry.
yeah. Hey, Basumi. Good morning. It is probably almost 8 a.m. in Tokyo.
Good evening.
Masuraya. Okay.
Watch out for Monster Zero. All right.
Yeah, that's Ghidorah, King Ghidorah, Monster Zero. King Ghidorah. Ghidorah. How come nobody named their daughter after Ghidorah? Oh well. It's always the first time. Well, it smells like Granny Smith apples. That's for sure. There's definitely fresh apples in here because it's pungent. It's more appley in a sour way, like Granny Smith's. I think they use apple pies and apple strudels. I think they use the sour apples.
Yeah, it says natural flavors, natural apple flavors, spices, and other natural flavors. Okay.
Or apple turnovers. I don't know why it's a turnover because both sides of a turnover look the same. Anyway.
Because if you drink too much, you'll turn over. Hey, here's some cocktails you can make.
Whoa, this tastes more like a fine liqueur than it does a flavored rum. This is actually quite tasty, surprisingly so. Japan is, I know you'll get to that. It's surprisingly good. I thought it was going to be just say lightly flavored. There was a lost continent called Lemuria, or the Mu continent in the Pacific, and the Hawaiians were direct descendants of that civilization. Who knows? Venice was supposed to be sinking a long time ago. Florida is sinking. Under an iceberg. Maybe it's frozen. Gamera is frozen down there. You know, the giant turtle that breathes fire. Very appley. Very much flavored. They're not stingy with the flavoring. Granny Smith and the spice. I think it enhances the spice rum very well. It's typical Captain Morgan spice rum. It's been around for a long time. Yeah, Gamera wasn't Toho. It was a different production. I like it. I like it very much. I didn't think I was going to.
I'm glad to hear that.
Be impressed by this flavored rum, which tastes more like a liqueur than a flavored rum, but it's quite good.
I'm glad that's a winner.
Yeah, because I when I saw it, I go, Captain Morgan sliced apple. It's just your typical flavored hard liquor, but it's more than that.
It's a nice surprise. It's a nice surprise when you try something you're not expecting a lot and you get a lot.
Especially when you never had it before, and you get surprised. You know, that's good.
Gary says Japan is sinking, and I said they've detected an unusual radiation coming from under an iceberg. And right now, CNN is showing a helicopter live broadcast going to check it out. And now, wait.
I could picture.
Right now, look, Godzilla is breaking out of the iceberg. That's what caused the radiation. Godzilla was in the iceberg. Okay.
I can picture Ronald Theriot with his own his own personally custom engineered Mecha Godzilla. Remember the movie with the giant robot Godzilla? And I could picture Ronald in the helm or the cockpit, whatever, in the head of it, going after all of the wickedness and people that have disappointed him over the years.
And I would have a big can of Cheese Whiz as my weapon.
No, Velveeta, no Cheese Whiz. Oh, I read an article about that they said it's really not cheese. They shouldn't even call it cheese.
Talking about Mecha Godzilla, the original Mecha was Mecha Kong in the famous movie called King Kong Escapes from 1967.
Yeah, he looked like an orangutan. He had like reddish hair. He looked more like an orangutan, or like my grandpa.
The evil scientist captured King Kong so that he could go up to the Arctic Circle and dig for special radioactive minerals.
Hey, Jay, you said something about CNN breaking news. What was that?
Oh, they had some radiation coming out of an iceberg, and they sent a helicopter to check. But what happened was it was Godzilla breaking out of the iceberg.
Chris Cuomo was fired from CNN.
Don Lemon and who else?
No, Don Lemon is still there, but Chris Cuomo was assisting, giving legal advice or whatever to his brother.
Jeffrey Toobin, and the rest of them.
Jeffrey Toobin was pulling on his Toobin. That's right.
Yeah. Chris Cuomo was using his position as a reporter to secretly help his brother, and he got found out.
Yeah. You know, I don't watch none of the networks, none of them. Fox News, I can't stand. I can't stand CNN. I can't stand MSNBC. I just watch my local, and I just read what's online, and that's about it. And I just go from there. So all
right, Sean, now it's your time. It's your time to shine.
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Watching all across America and around the world. Godzilla, don't come to Georgia, please. There's nothing here.
Unless you're the good Godzilla that shows up sometimes to save Georgia.
Give him a lot of
the good, evil. Just like with Knight Rider, you had Michael Knight and his evil twin brother Garth. So that was the best.
Right. And then after
Garth Brooks.
And when Godzilla's leaving Georgia at the end, you can say, "Bye, Godzilla. Bye. Bye, Godzilla. Bye. Oh, will we ever see you again?"
So I know, right? So I'm drinking the 99 proof whipped. So far, I'm sipping on it. So far, not too bad, guys. I mean,
don't forget the Smog Monster, Godzilla versus the Smog.
It's a very good.
That was the best one.
It's a nice flavor. It kind of reminds me of some of the other flavors that the 99 put out. You know, has the same flavor as the espresso or the peanut butter when I did the week before that, the peanut butter jelly thing. So I don't know if you want to eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich with a whip with a peanut butter jelly liqueur. I don't know, but I didn't get a chance to look at the website, Jay, because I was talking to my dad had called, and I was talking to my dad and my sister. I'm looking at some of the recipes that they do with this whip, and I guess I'm saying you could probably use it for maybe a strawberry daiquiri, maybe adding onto a strawberry daiquiri, or or a pina colada. I'm going to give a little flavor on it, a little whip. Some folks I've seen
they're showing it. But look at this one, John. The dark and creamy. Look at this, dark and creamy. A 99 whipped mixed with stout beer, dark stout beer.
Wow, I'm sure that would. Hey, if it was, or you mean it would be like a regular stout, a 5% stout, right? I'm guessing, or not with them improved.
Yeah, they just said dark stout beer and a 99 whipped. Hopefully, you'd be smart enough.
If you add this to a bourbon barrel imperial stout, add this to it. Oh man, talking about oh boy, might be some trouble there. But like I said, you go walk to the bedroom and you stay there. You don't go Nowhere outside.
Well, let the audience know, what is Joe's Whipped.
Joe's Whip. Joe's Whip is a whipped cream.
Coffee.
Oh, Joe's Whip. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me for saying that. So it is a coffee.
Yeah, it's coffee. No, it's coffee mixed with 99 whipped. And look at Calypso cream. Calypso cream is 99 whipped mixed with Calypso spiced rum. Okay.
Could you add this to, say, a coffee, like, say, the coffee being served, like, say, the coffee that's made at Cafe Du Monde? If you wanted to kind of add something to it, would that be good with that? I think it would. I've had Cafe Du Monde many times.
That's what they're recommending on the website.
Yeah. That would be great. That sort of that nice Caribbean, that nice, that type of coffee that I've had Cafe Du Monde reminds me of the same coffee that my grandmother and my mom made growing up. Is they had this, and they add the sort of that when you put a little, evaporated milk into that coffee, it has that, some of that sugar. It's had that nice, sweet, balanced flavor. It's not overly sweet, but it's just right. It's like, man, if I pour a little something like this, that would really be awesome. I don't know. I want to go to work. Hopefully, I'm going to be sitting at home. Good. New Year's Eve. Toddy. New Year's Day toddy. Have a little, a real full-fledged, full firm coffee. But overall, not too bad. Again, I'm very, as you know, I'm not big on clear liquors. Experiences that have not been pleasant.
Right.
Be as it may. This is pretty good. Again, it's not overly. I thought, just like we did with the jelly one that I had, one of the 99, I think it might have been a jelly or grape or some flavor, cherry flavor, and I had it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be really super sweet, but it was pretty decent. So I think 99 put out some good stuff here that is not, I think kind of appeases to a lot of people. It just really is kind of down the middle. This one is. I'm liking this. Again, I would have to pair this with a frozen treat. I would pair this. I want to pour this on top of a creme brulee. That would be nice. Pour this on vanilla ice cream, or like I said, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. That would be nice. Or butter pecan. That would be nice too. So overall, this is nice.
All right, well, I'm gonna come back to you. I knew you'd like it. 99 brand does.
I thought it was gonna be like a little too sweet, but everything that I've had from them has been
good,
pleasant. So. And of course, I'm chasing it with.
Why do you think it's popular? Because people hate it.
Yeah. Maybe gin. Maybe it depends on the vodka that's being used, I guess. But maybe it's not the cheap stuff, or of course gin. But. Well, speaking of which, I need I think I'll do that probably Christmas Eve. Is with my brother. I probably get some plastic martini glasses. We'll do a gin martini. Christmas Eve. Something fun. But yeah, I'm chasing it with a Mickey.
Better watch it.
But a pickle vodka.
But I got that too. Plus, I'm eating some pizza right now, so a little sausage and pepperoni pizza. So
good idea.
I bought from Lidl. Yeah,
I'm gonna give my score. Keep talking. I gotta
ask a bartender if he can make you a Naked J vodka martini.
I love it.
Yeah, I still have about 65% of that bottle left to drink. Okay,
instead of 3 olives, have a big crunchy garlic dill pickle sticking out of the glass.
Yeah, from the company called what's the name of that company? Matern sells them. Kuhner, Kuhner, Kuhnel, German. All right, so Kuhnel. So Taka pineapple. Well, it did have big chunks of obviously pineapple in it. It was all right. I mean, little too sugary sweet, but not bad. It's a value price product, so I figure I didn't pay a lot. I think that 85 is a good price. 8.5 out of 10. A B. It's good, but not excellent. I do have a couple of more Takas in that bucket. So tomorrow morning, at Dawn Busters. I've got Valentine's Finest, introduced in 1910, although the distillery was founded in 1827. But this is, it's got a lot of glare, but it's Valentine's Finest. It's from Scotland. It's got the Scottish flags on there. And it's a big, huge bottle. It's going to go up against the lowly 100 Pipers. But the thing about it is both of these are from the same company, Chivas Brothers. So Chivas Brothers makes
Christian Brothers, right? The people behind Christian Brothers, right?
No. This is Chivas.
Chivas, okay.
Chivas Regal. Chivas Brothers, they make 100 Pipers. But it's bottled in the United States. James will find this interesting. It's bottled in the United States by Heaven Hill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bottled by Heaven Hill. They handle the U.S. distribution. I have a feeling I have a little bit left. Enough for, I think, what do y'all think? About 2 taste challenges left? Look at that.
Yeah, wow.
About 2. I think the 100 Pipers is going to win. And then on the back of the bottle, there's a whole essay about Bonnie Prince Charlie and the Battle of Culloden and the 100 bagpipers and all that. All right. So anyway, that's coming up tomorrow morning, and I appreciate it. But what the hell?
Yes!
Pennsylvania
Dutch, yes. Peppermint,
French.
cream liqueur. Jay, you know what I'm waiting for.
Well, get ready. This is not your regular Pennsylvania Dutch. This is a new. It says on the bottle, new. This is the new Pennsylvania Dutch peppermint bark. Peppermint bark made with real dairy cream in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. There's a painting of the dairy farm, but if you look at the website, there's actually a photo of the dairy farm.
Oh, yeah.
This company has been in business since 1884.
That sounds delicious. Cream of peppermint liqueur.
Yeah, they use dairy cream and they crush up peppermint candy in there and pulverize it. So you know what I got to do? I got to pour the dairy cream, and then I think it would be nice for me to go run and get that little bottle of cinnamon. So hold on just a second.
Okay.
That'd be a good combination.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, like I said, James, I mean, I really enjoy these things. I mean, 99 don't put out no bad stuff. You know, I think it would be lower tier cheap stuff that would give me like a headache, make me feel like, ugh.
But you know why? The label is so cartoonish and simplistic.
Right.
Yeah, it makes you think. Yeah, it makes you think it's going to be real nasty.
Yeah.
But I'm sure if you or James saw a party bucket from 99 for $7.99,
You
buy
take
it.
Oh, damn right, I will buy it. Yes, sir.
Get 20 bottles. All right.
Yeah.
Get 20 bottles for $7.99. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
Smells like
nice.
Smells like cream, peppermint, and of course the cinnamon that I added. From the Pennsylvania Dutch, which James very clearly pointed out a couple of weeks ago is really Germans.
Yeah, Lancaster County. Yes, Deutsch is actually
Germans.
what the word is, not Dutch. And they all the Americans thought they were saying Dutch.
Yeah, I thought they were from the Netherlands. Shows you what these Americans know.
Yeah, that's good. I had a feeling you were going to like it, and if it's ice cold, it's a number one.
Had in the fridge for 2 weeks. Had it in the fridge for 2 weeks.
Yeah, like what shocked me, speaking of peppermint, what shocked me about the Rumple Mints is the high alcohol volume. Was it 50%? That impressed me for.
Yeah. Oh, that's a knockout. Now this Pennsylvania Dutch peppermint bark is only 12.5%.
Well, it's like drinking an eggnog, a variation of an eggnog, sort of.
Without the egg.
Yeah, I think that Dole pineapple in Hawaii. I think Dole should construct a winery and make pineapple wine. I think it would go over pretty big.
I think you're right.
Pineapple wine. Something to think about. You hear that, Dole? You know, speaking of Dole, Robert Dole passed away. Bob Dole, I think he was
Rest in peace.
in his
No
late
matter
90s.
what you, yeah. Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
I think he was in his late 90s.
Yeah, 90,
8.
98. I mean, say whatever. I don't care whatever his political opinions. He made fun of himself. He was self-deprecating. He was just a really, and despite your political differences, to me, looking at him, he seemed like a really cool guy to hang out with. And,
I mean, you should have liked him because he was pretty liberal. So,
well, he was a man of integrity. That's the
Yeah.
first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
His integrity, prisoner. Injured in Italy and during World War II.
yeah,
Lost the use of one of his arms, and he was trying to carry one U.S. soldier that was severely injured, and so on and so forth. But he was a war hero, but he was always respected. No scandals surrounding Bob Dole.
except for one little thing. But he also made a television Pepsi commercial with Britney Spears.
yes.
Poor Britney Spears, who's
The blue.
controlled by her zealot father, who in Mississippi, I think.
No, Louisiana. They're from Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Kentwood, Louisiana.
Yeah, well, she's a big girl now. She can think for herself. Maybe.
She's
Okay.
20 years old. All right.
Yeah. I'm going to give this a good score. 90% out of 100 for. I can't call it a liqueur, even though it has the qualities of a liqueur. For a flavored hard liquor, I'll give it a 90% out of 100, because I much rather drink a dark spiced aged rum as opposed to a sweet flavored rum. But
Yeah.
as far as flavored hard liquors go, 90% is what I'm going to give it. And here comes the train again, right?
No,
What was that?
that's Jean. Jean got some.
That's me. I'm sorry about that. So,
Oh, I thought it was the whistle.
But this Kansas City Southern could be on its way. Hey, they're having a big fight. Who's going to buy Kansas City Southern, because the company wants to sell out, and Canadian National wants to buy it, and another railroad company wants to buy it, and they put these big ads in the newspaper in New Orleans saying, "This is why we should buy it. No one should take this. Don't put up with it." And most people in Louisiana, they have the attitude of, we don't care who owns the railroad.
Well, rail systems are very important because of all the products that are coming off container ships.
Right. But it's not like they're not going to have the railroad, depending on who buys it. They're going to have the railroad.
Railroads are more efficient than tractor trailers. But because of the enormous amount of products attempting to come into the United States off of container ships, you need those railroads.
Right. The 18-wheelers cannot haul that much.
No, they can't. Then you got to deal with traffic, and then there's the pollution, and with the diesel. And,
this train here, I live close to the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
This thing here comes all day long, all night long. I got up last night at 1:54. I know that sounds crazy, but and it was out there, and they were switching, because right here it's a double track. Where I live is a double track, so they'll park one train,
okay,
and another one will come from the other direction, and then they'll stop, back up, unhook it, then they'll hook the other one up to the other train and go the other way. So they switch off over here.
Yeah, they switch off, and I wish light rails, of course, the modern version of light rails, make a big comeback, because we need that to alleviate traffic congestion, pollution, and the high cost of auto insurance. So more people will have and buses. You don't have to deal with the buses. So we need light rails.
The proposal, they said, but I don't believe it, but they said it could be very soon that they reinstitute the New Orleans to Baton Rouge train service.
That would be awesome because we know in Mobile, when I left Mobile, they were going to try to get that track going. So for folks to drive, take the train instead of using the bus, mega bus, or, the Greyhound to, go from Mobile to New Orleans, which would be the same line because Amtrak leaves here in Atlanta and it goes through, and I think it just takes another route, bypasses Mobile, and it goes into New Orleans. So it would be great.
It goes from Atlanta to Birmingham to Montgomery to New Orleans.
Well, Joe Biden introduced during that big speech in Philadelphia outside, he introduced the first high-speed rail that Amtrak is supposedly going to start buying or making. I don't think they're gonna. I think they're probably buying it, buying them. And but where are they? Everything sounds good on the media, but
Japan has a much more developed light rail system, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and the high speed. China, mainland China.
All of Europe, I would think, right? You get to Paris, from London to Paris pretty easily, quickly through high speed, right?
200 miles an hour, and you can put a stemware of wine, red wine, on the table, and it doesn't even spill. It doesn't even shake.
Yes, enjoy.
And, but okay, we got to go on. Do you know when the last passenger train from New Orleans to Baton Rouge ran?
I'm going to take a guess. 1980.
No. The last ticket sold and the last journey, New Orleans to Baton Rouge, and it used to be round trip about $3.50. 1968. 1968.
Wow.
That's right.
Deanna Scott made an interesting comment, and I agree. No modern earthly military jet aircraft could even come close to keeping up with the UFO that can go clear across the sky in a split second. It's not going to happen. They're not going to capture any aliens. They're lucky they make it back alive, trying to deal with those. So anyway, the rail from large cargo coming off the main rail to maybe a lighter rail to go to the major cities would be great. Would be really efficient. So until they have a teleportation device that could beam the product,
they'll capture the skunk. They'll capture the skunk ape and the rougarou before they capture a UFO, huh?
Skunk ape, yeah. And you know what? There's a different form of Sasquatchy in every part of the United States and the world, and they have different names. So we even have one in the Pine Barrens in South Jersey. They're seeing them all over, and the videos are
some
getting.
People in Louisiana, some people in Louisiana swear that they've seen a rougarou. In Texas, and down in Texas, they got a how you say it? Kookaburra?
Chupacabra. Chupacabra means goat sucker. They drain every drop of blood out of livestock, but they don't eat the flesh. They just they drain the blood.
Yeah, and then Louisiana, they got the rougarou. All right, any promos?
Yeah. You have a Dawn Busters, which you already mentioned, right?
Right.
All right. And I have my show on Sunday, the Keto Kings Beer and Barbecue Banter Open Topic Show with my illustrious panel, BC, Eric Fraunfelter, and Jason Cleveland. Also, Michael Hilton was very enthusiastic about joining, so I'll send him the link.
He gave up drink. He gave up alcohol, right?
Yes, he did. He gave up alcohol. He feels like a new person, and it's true. My brother-in-law is having the same problem. Some people just cannot do moderation. They can't. You know,
They don't have a stop button.
They don't have a stop button. No, and I don't look. When I go by my sister's house, I am not gonna deprive myself of dark rum and eggnog. I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna say, James, come on, you're my buddy. Could you sneak a glass upstairs in my office for me, please? He said, don't let your sister hear this. Could you sneak a glass? And I know it's the wrong thing to do. And but am I going to deprive myself on Christmas Eve? No. I am not going to do that. Oh yeah, Mike Nesmith.
God,
Rest in
78.
peace. What's with these legendary rock stars? Why are they all dropping like flies? So they're like with the pro wrestlers, they're all dying.
Because they took the vaccine. No, I guess because they're old.
Who's that? Who passed away?
Mike Nesmith.
Michael Nesmith from the Monkees.
The guy that wore the knitted have the pom pom on top.
Okay. Hey, we're the Monkees. So that leaves what Davy Jones still. No, Davy Jones died. So Mickey Dolenz, right?
Yeah, Mickey Dolenz is the only one still.
Wow.
Mickey Dolenz was in a horror movie with Debbie Gibson and Tiffany. I think it was like a giant crocodile versus a giant lizard or shark or something. And
wasn't his daughter in one of the starring a movie with Tony Danza?
Yeah, it's called Taxi. It's called Taxi. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Beverage Ramble.
Beverage Ramble, get away from me, you little bastards.
With Reverend Jim. All right.
Yes.
Now, Beverage Ramble. What do you score the brand whipped 99 brand?
The brand whip. I'm gonna go 90. I'm gonna go 90 out of 100, guys. This is pretty good. Again, everything I've had, as I mentioned to James, everything I've had from them, these guys have been pretty good. Again, like as James mentioned. You look at the label, you think, okay, this is probably some cheap crap. I'm gonna feel terrible, but it's been pretty solid. And again, I didn't spend a lot. Yeah, it should have been 49 cents when I bought this at the liqueur store, which is right the same place where I bought the Bourbon County stout that was from what's that place? From Goose Island, and it was $14.99, and I thought it would be. A little less expensive, but hey, they got to make their price, whatever. So, but anyway, pretty good. I'm still sipping on it right now. 90 out of 100. That's my score. So, as far as my promos, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm taking so long. Wait 1 second here.
Let's go. Move it.
Yes. Hold on.
His ceiling would be great at scratching backs. I like that texture.
So, So anyway, as the other night when we did the or Friday or what was it?
I see what you got. That's celebratory.
Yes, that's Sunday. Yeah. So Celebrator is going to be coming up. I uploaded the video of my KBS vanilla, the cinnamon vanilla cocoa stout. It should be uploaded right now. I did that the other day. So also I got the Saison here from this brewery here in Atlanta. This tart plum Saison.
That looks good.
Yep. And also, I got the Samuel Smith Winter Ale. This is what we-
Oh yes.
Yeah,
From
this is the one I was gonna bring Wednesday night, but I said, I only bought one bottle, so I'm gonna review it, and hopefully, if I do, I will bring it again for Wednesday nights. Yes, beers to drink during the holiday season theme that you're doing. So
yeah, that's an awesome one. Yeah, I forgot to mention that beers for the holidays. And Sunday we got Stout Sunday. I got to host it for 2 weeks. Great.
yeah. Also, our good friend Jay, Mr. Wayne, sent me a can of this.
Lucky Streak.
Yes. So I will be reviewing this hopefully this weekend and uploading it. And also sent me another beer. He sent me the shit bottom.
Oh yeah, he sent that to me also. Wow, that's cool. I got to review it for Stout Sunday.
Yeah. So those are going to be reviewed on my channel. And as far as Stout Sunday, I'll have something. What it is, we shall see. But
Right. Now, before James closes us out with a musical accompaniment.
Yeah. There's a Ship Bottom, New Jersey. I wonder if the brewery is there.
I have even more shocking news. Next week when we do Fandango Friday, we're going to be joined by Uncle Bill, Mr. French, Buffy, Jody, and Sissy.
The kid, the boy had red hair, right? He was like a ginger.
Yep.
Yeah, the Mr. French was Sebastian Cabot, right? The British actor.
And there could be an appearance from Mrs. Beasley, but we're still negotiating if Mrs. Beasley's going to be here. But,
which one is that, Jay? Jay, what day?
Next Friday, I put Uncle Bill, Mr. French, Buffy and Jody.
Oh, for liqueurs, right?
Sissy and Miss Beasley, perhaps, but we don't know. That's gonna work.
Well, I know.
Fandango Friday, right?
Yeah, I know Thing from the Addams Family, but he's too obscene for.
He's temperamental. He's temperamental
Yeah, well, he's very obscene too.
and obscene. Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Yeah,
might work on Sundays. A family affair. Cheers. Thanks, Mikhail. All right.
Family affair. Mr. Eddie's father. Oh, that was the courtship of Eddie's father, right?
Right.
The Japanese, was she a nanny? A nanny, I think. Miss Eddie's father.
Don't forget that girl.
Or Faja. No, that was gold member. Faja.
Don't forget that girl.
Oh, Marlo Thomas?
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend. All right.
I can never understand how William Conrad could chase down those crooks. He was so obese. Remember Cannon?
Cannon. On CBS
Jake and the Fat Man. And Jake and the Fat Man.
Right.
CBS television.
Expedite the premises by way of the plonk. Don't let the bull sharks bite you on the ass on the way out.
Or the black tips.
Or the black tips or the tiger shark.